Hi, I'm Tonia. I'm a mom of two kids. I've been married to my husband Scott now. It'll be almost 16 years. Um, we always make jokes because we met each other later in life. I was in my early 30s, he was in his 40s, and we both had decided never to get married when we met. And we've been together pretty much since the first day we met. We never parted. Our two kids are Kimya and Makai. They are the loves of our lives. Make us laugh. We are a crazy family. We love playing games, love our sporting events. We talk really loud, even though we're right on top of each other. Very passionate people. And we love our community and our family. We're always trying to figure out how we can help someone or what we could do to make our lives a little bit richer by helping someone else. So this year, our lives turned upside down. When I was younger, I was diagnosed with kidney issues. I had them when I was 19, and it was kind of like a sleeping giant. I was living my life. I was very active. I was doing everything that most women in our community do. I was in the PTO. I was running our business, socializing, girls' nights out, all that good stuff. And then everything changed. I thought I had the flu and stayed sick for weeks. You know how we can be sometimes. We're supposed to check ourselves out and we just don't. And everyone got better from the flu and I didn't. I just kept getting sicker. So I went to the doctor and they told me that my kidneys had failed. I was shocked. I thought kidney failure was some kind of big production. I thought that it was only for people who were seniors. I'm in my 40s. And so what that means for me is that every day I'll have dialysis. I started off with doing what's called hemodialysis, which I had to go to a clinic 3 times a week and sit on a machine for 3.5 hours. It was kind of rough because I would have to leave my babies and go and sit in this clinic. So I do it really early in the morning so that I could be there when they came home from school. And then eventually I got well enough that I could do it at home. And so that's what I do every night. I do it at night so that I can run around with the kids during the day and kind of take care of things and keep things kind of normal. But it's been a challenge because I'm not as active as I'd like to be. Girls' nights out are a little bit harder because I do have to schedule around making sure I have time enough for the dialysis to run. It's hard on the kids because I went from being the mom that could run them everywhere to being what my kids call a couch mom. I don't have a lot of energy some days, and so some days I'm having to kind of direct them from the couch, which gets hard for them. I know it is. And there are days where I know it's stressful because I go to the doctor. It's supposedly a seemingly easy visit, and then I don't come home because I'm sicker than I thought, and I end up in the hospital. And I think that's what's been hard. As a mom, you're supposed to be there, and some days you're not. And you're praying that your kids are still eating their vegetables, which if you're not there, they probably aren't. And you're telling them not to worry, but they do. So kidney disease is basically what it means is that my kidneys have stopped functioning. They don't clean my blood like they're supposed to. And so they make it, so basically you're having all these poisons developing your system. And the thing about kidney disease, there are no symptoms. You don't feel bad. Had I not thought I had the flu, I would have had no idea that I was even getting sick or that I was sick. And I think that's why people say that it can silently kill you. Um, you know, my husband was aware that I just was more tired and I wasn't focused. And he just felt like that just didn't seem like me. But that was the only indication he knew that anything was wrong. I still was eating. I still was getting up. I didn't look very different. And I think that's what concerns me the most about kidney disease, is that people think something is going to happen magically, and it's just not like that. I think that's the part that is heartbreaking for my family, my kids, is because they look at me and I look like the same person, but I'm not the same person. My body's not acting the same way. There's a lot more considerations than I ever had before. And so that makes it different. I just want people to know that there are things out there that you can do. There's information that you can learn. I've learned a lot about, diet. I've learned a lot about my family history. For me, that was a big thing. I have 3 siblings, love them very much. I don't want them to follow me in this. My children, I don't want them to go through this. There's no cure for kidney disease. I won't be on dialysis for a little bit. I'll be on dialysis forever until I have another kidney or they develop a new one. But there haven't been a lot of advances. There are a lot of medications. There are things that can make me feel good, but it's not going to change or reverse what's already happened. And I think for someone like myself, who has always been able to kind of organize things or make things better, I think that it's been a big change. It's been a big challenge. So I just want people to, to not be as shocked as I was. Because I really thought that this process would be a lot smoother and easier. And the numbers are something like 100,000 people need kidneys, and they do less than 20,000 surgeries a year. That's not a lot of surgeries. The whole, medical debate that's going on right now, for people like myself, it scares the pants off me. If things change, I won't be able to afford my meds. If I'm lucky enough to get a kidney match, I have to be on anti-rejection drugs for 3 years. If they change the way that the laws work, I won't be able to afford those, and so I won't be able to get a kidney. It's just kind of crazy. I was asked what a day is like. It's kind of like counting foods. I have to have a lot of protein, so I eat a lot of eggs, which is only so many different ways you can eat eggs before you get kind of sick of them. I've done egg salad, boiled eggs, scrambled eggs. I love eggs, but not anymore. I have to take a lot of protein. I have to make protein shakes. I'm not a bodybuilder, so that makes it even harder. And then I also have to watch how much fluid I have. I don't, down here in Texas, we love our slushies and ices and all that kind of stuff. And I have to restrict how much I can have of that, which some days is kind of rough. Because sugar is as big of a food group down here as jalapenos. So, but I think that I guess, like I said, what I want for my future is I just don't want anyone else to join me. I just don't. I just want us to learn more about what we can do to help people not suffer with kidney disease, how to teach people how to lessen their risk exposures, and to get some more research into helping those of us who have it reverse it, and get back to the lives we were living. I have a new normal now. I'm adjusting. It's not only been a few months. It's getting better. Today's a good day. I've been running around, hanging out with the kids. And I pray tomorrow will be a good day too. But I just think it's all been new. But those are my big dreams. My hope is I would love to, form a community of people who have either had people in their lives that have kidney disease, they have kidney disease themselves, or they're concerned about what kidney disease could potentially mean for them. I know that it would be so helpful to have a group of people so we can actually share, things that are going on. This disease potentially, it can make you very isolated. It makes you feel like you're the only person going through it. When truthfully, there are many people that are going through it, and there are many people who know people who have gone through it. They just don't realize really how common it is. And that's my goal. I want to share what's going on with me so that people feel comfortable to say, well, I didn't know that was a possibility, or I didn't know that, this happened, or that happened to my aunt, or this is my child's experience. Like I said, kidney disease doesn't care how old you are. It doesn't care your ethnicity, your race, or religion, nothing. It affects everybody. And so that's my actual goal, that I would love to form a community so that, you're not in the fight before you realize that there are things you could do ahead of time. Well, thank you for watching this. I appreciate you taking time to see my story and hear a little bit about me. I hope you'll watch out for more updates from me.